Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, BootStrapp, here playing Elden Ring. This will be my second time playing through it. I played it all the way through and beat it because I couldn't stay away. This game is so good. But I did a Miracle Faith build in my last play, and I'll show you at some point at the end of this playthrough. But this one is gonna be a little different. So without further ado, let's go ahead and do a new game and get started on building our character, and then I'll tell you my to-do list. All right. Let's see. Who would be the best for a strength build? Show stats. We need someone with decent 14. That's pretty good. Vagabond would probably be the best. Intelligence is not quite where I want it, but it's not bad either. Got some decent early weapons too. Then want to do Vagabond. Alright, this is going to be a bit character, but it's definitely going to be worth it. Yeah. But you can get some info out of that. Berries, whoa. Berries lives and gouged out, attracts aggression. Oh, that's the opposite of what I want. I mean, it wouldn't be bad to get me started on that. I'll probably start with that one to get our HP up because we're gonna not have like next to no magic for a good portion of the game. We're gonna do that. That. Build appearance. Mature voice. Okay. Stop. Thank you, jeez. Oh, that was about. Just kept going. Okay. Face template. Okay, no structure one. Okay, 68. Okay, 58, 55, 69. Base structure. Facial balance. 59. 27. 93. 168. 135. 255. Forehead. 164. 113. 6. 104. 89. 148. Rabbit 6. 178. 18. Eyes. 97. 6. 6. 118. 118. Nose rated. 136. 170. 6. 114. 70. 126. 85. Not sure, 122. 162. 146. 161 damage, that's a big change. 188. 167. 255. 74. Oops. 139. 27. 55. 14. 136. 127. Okay, almost there. Now, 132. 24. 112. 141. 59. 176. 114. 173. 214. 85. 194. 55. 214. And now the jaw. 105. 255 max. 165. 192. Now we get to, we got air. 4. Ah, there goes, pretty good. Hey, muster 49. Root darkness 112. I altered that number a little bit. Okay. Skipped all this. This color. One thing I'm really gonna change is being green. Yeah. Alter body. 127. 255. 166. 255. 205. 253. That, ladies and gentlemen, is Internet Chad. Love it. Save it to favorites. Okay. Back. And he's done. Now we could start. Before I do anything, bring that up so I can actually see what's going on. Don't need that screen anymore. Bring my shopping list over to the side. And then now we can continue. Here we go.
The fallen leaves tell a story. The great Elden Ring was shattered. In our home, across the fog, the lands between. Now, Queen Marika the Eternal is nowhere to be found. And in the night of the Black Knives, Godwyn the Golden was first to perish. Soon, Marika's offspring, demigods all, claimed the shards of the Elden Ring. The mad taint of their newfound strength triggered the shattering. A war from which no lord arose. A war leading to abandonment by the greater will. Oh, rise now, ye tarnished, ye dead who yet live. The call of long-lost grace speaks to us all. Horalu, chieftain of the Badlands, the ever-brilliant Gold Mask. Fear, the deathbed companion, the loathsome dung-eater, and Sir Gideon Othmere, the all-knowing. And one other, whom grace would again bless. A tarnished of no renown. Cross the fog to the lands between. To stand before the Elden Ring and become the Elden Lord.
We got the ring emote because I pre-ordered it. Before we move, I gotta move something on my recorder. I just spotted it. Nope, nope, nope. What the? Moving that over because I noticed there was a little slim spot. It was sticking out. All right, so we're ready to get this ball rolling, and I'm gonna change for Joy that emote. Which is this. Seeing that a lot. Ooh, we're rolling heavy. I do not like that. Get rid of that. Okay, now I'm medium. Now I'm okay with that. We got a pretty decent shield, but we're gonna get a much better one. Punished Wizard. Let's leave messaging. Big foe ahead. Not that weak. Turn left. This already looks a lot like the Undead Settlement in Dark Souls 3. Alright, do we have any items? No. Double check my inventory, see if it gave us anything. Nope. Alright, here we go. Probably gonna lose in the first try, but we'll be back for him later. Wow, almost dead on the first go. Not gonna make this easy on me, are you? Nope. Yeah, you're not meant to beat him, by the way. Not in the slightest. Amazing though.
Don't worry, Torrent. Fortune is on his side. We found him here, after all. One of his kind is sure to seek the Elden Ring. Even if it does violate the Golden Order.
Alright, we got a flask and some magic, even though we really don't need it. We're gonna go down that pit, by the way. By the way, here is where all those seeds are gonna be. They're called golden seeds. We want them. But now we're gonna head down to the tutorial area, and there's only one reason why I want to go down here. Get an emote. These are basically the new bonfires. Lost Grace. Someone's trying to shoot me. I want that shield, by the way. These are checkpoints, and they are a godsend. Okay, make sure that's just ready. This fight is not near as easy. Now. Not quite dead yet. Oh, that's a smidge. Alright, moving on. Now the item we're up here is right there. Strength. Where is it? There it is. Okay. Interesting. And now we go out to the open world. We don't have the means to go to this thing to the right, and you don't want to go there yet, because it will whoop us. It won't even be a competition. It's a period area. Alright, that's an item we will need later on. But there, that's a good way to get souls, to help people and get souls. Still amazing. Every single time. You see that castle in the distance? We're going to be going to that castle. Grab this item over here. That's to put your sign down in areas that have that particular fork.
Oh, yes. Tarnished, are we? Come to the lands between for the Elden Ring? Hmm? Of course you have. No shame in it. Unfortunately for you, however, you are maidenless. Without guidance, without the strength of runes, and without an invitation to the Round Table Hold, you are fated, it seems, to die in obscurity. Luckily for you, however, there is one shining ray of hope for even the maidenless. Me. Vare. Take care to listen. Are you familiar with grace? The golden light that gives life to you, Tarnished. You may also behold its golden rays, pointing in a particular direction at times. That is the guidance of grace, a path that a Tarnished must travel. Indeed. Grace's guidance holds the answers. It will lead you, Tarnished, to the path you are meant to follow, even if it leads you to your grave. Grace's guidance to Castle's, the home of the decrepit demigod, Godric the Grafted. It's time you set to Castle Storm if you see...
Yeah, it's gonna start saying the same thing over and over. That right there is a tree sentinel. We are not fighting him yet. We'll fight him, just not right now. We want to stay clear away from that. Fragments. I want to hit this grace right here. And either an NPC is supposed to show up, or we'll go ahead and talk to this merchant right here. So, the witch has not showed up yet. Need her to show up. We'll talk to this guy.
You're a tarnished. I can see it. And I can also see that you're not after my throat. Then why not purchase a little something? I am Kale, purveyor of fine goods.
Okay, what we're gonna want are these cookbooks. More importantly, this item right here. Crafting kit. That'll get us far in the game. Okay. Other than that, that's all we really can do. About him.
I am of a nomadic people, selling wares as I travel. The land has been tainted by madness since the shattering of the Elden Ring. It's only tarnished like yourself, who keep things from drying up entirely. Let's say you're a very welcome customer. Goodbye. Nice to do business. What is it?
Okay, make sure there's anything else. Okay, we're gonna sit here and we're gonna wait until nighttime. Go up. Okay. So she's not gonna show up entirely yet. So we're gonna duke out with the Sentinel here. Probably gonna lose. Very high probability. Okay, here we go. Missed me, but alright. We pretty much wanted to die anyways. I was hoping I could take him, but at this level, no. Interesting. Hasn't showed up here yet. Now, one thing that's really good about this game versus all the Dark Souls games, like, oh my gosh, was you don't need the effigies or the embers to redo that, which is very rare and far between. You use those flowers I've been picking up and craft yourself a fern calling remedy. They are everywhere. This is my favorite farming spot here early game. Go over here, pick up this flower, and head back. Keep doing that over and over until you got a bunch of them, and then you'll be good. Now, there's a lot of other areas in this game. This map is huge. My next favorite spot is down south. Can't quite head there just yet. We're going to head up to this encampment. So what's-her-name shows up. Then I can move on with the story. Better than what I got. And it's got more reach. I don't want that one. Alright, we want to go this way. And what's her name should meet up with us.
Greetings, traveler from beyond the fog. I am Melina. I offer you an accord. Have you heard of the Finger Maidens? They serve the Two Fingers, offering guidance and aid to the Tarnished. But you, I am afraid, are maidenless. I can play the role of maiden, turning runes into strength to aid you in your search for the Elden Ring. You need only take me with you to the foot of the Erd Tree. Then it's settled. Summon me by grace to turn runes into strength. Ah, another matter. I bequeath to you this ring.
Best item in the game.
Use it to traverse great distances. It will summon a spectral steed named Torrent. Torrent has chosen you. Treat him with respect.
Alright, our flask. Allocate them. Everything into health. Not enough golden seeds. No sacred tears.
Shall I turn your runes to strength? Let my hand rest upon you. For but a moment, share them with me.
Okay, we don't have
Your
enough
thoughts,
runes.
Your ambitions, the principles you would follow.
Okay, we don't have enough to level up just yet, which is gonna be the case until we get over to Gadlid, where we're gonna take us to a nice farming spot. Nothing right now. And we got no spells, no spell slots, no nothing. Okay. Alright, we're gonna go over here. Kill this guy. So, what he's got. Great sword. Nice, nice. And I wield said great sword. No, I need more strength. And it would also make me a heavy load. Now, one thing I should look at. It would also make me a heavy load. Doesn't do that much more damage. What was in the other chest? Was something. Oh, a flail. Psh, I don't want that. That is garbage. Okay, we did everything we want to do here for now. Zoom in. We want to go back to that church. Where what's her name supposed to show up at?
This
Yes.
way, Tarnished. May I have a word? A pleasure to meet thee, Tarnished. I am the witch Renna. I'd heard tell of a Tarnished hurtling about atop a spectral steed, and upon looking into the matter, the talk, I surmise, is of thee. Thou art possessed of the power, no? To call forth a spectral steed named Torrent. As I had hoped, I was entrusted this for thee, by Torrent's former master. 'Tis a bell for calling forth spirits. Summon them with it. From ash and return to the Erdtree, the spirits will obey thine command but briefly. As they recall battles past, now it is thine, to do with as thou wishest. Forgive mine intrusion, Tarnished. I doubt we shall again meet. But all the same, learn well the lands between. How long will it be, I wonder, before the Tarnished tire of obeisance to the two fingers?
She didn't glitch out on me this time. Alright, she gave us a really good item, especially for a late game with this build. Okay, memorize spell. No, it was an item. That's right. Do I have enough? No, I do not. Okay, so it's like equipment. Here, summon 3 wolves. Can I summon them? Alright, here I can. Also want to get Emo that's over there. You follow me? Sit down. That's how tough a tree sentinel is. That's why I prefer to cheese them. What am I hearing? I have fear. Yeah, I think it's this guy up here I'm hearing. Okay. Alright, level up. Stamina and weight capacity, please. Okay, that counts me as a medium load. That's still way too heavy for me. And I don't have the dex, or sorry, the strength required to wield it. Okay.
Well, you're back.
I figured out some of your cookbooks, but I can't. Dang, no dang.
Goodbye for now.
Alright. So we're gonna go back to the front. This is where things are gonna start getting a little tricky. Put out. Feed. Reason for it. We're going past all of this. One of those things. Convenience is what we want. The dogs are going to come down, but we're going to ignore them and go straight for this grace. This is where we'll meet this lady. She will help us immensely in the long run.
Everyone's been grafted. Everyone who came with me. They crossed the sea for me. They fought for me. Only to have their arms taken. Their legs taken. Even their heads taken. Taken and stuck to the spider. Did you know? If you're grafted by the spider, you become a chrysalid. It's quite a lark when you think about it.
Now she's going to go to the round table later on.
You're all on your own, are you? And heading to Stormvale Castle? Enticed by the one in the white mask, I suppose. Oh, you've come to be one with the spider? Well, that makes us two peas in a pod. But I don't have your courage. It's scary, you know, having your arms cut off. Or legs. Or your head. I want to be like everyone else, but I'm just too scared. I'm nothing but a craven. Oh, I know. Can you take this little one along with you? The poor thing deserves someone braver than myself. And the spirits look rather fondly upon you. It'll be glad of your company, I think, the little un. It was a pleasure to see you. Oh, can you pass on a message for me? If you see the little chrysalids in Stormvale Castle, tell them I love them. And that Despite my craven heart, I'm sure I'll be joining their club soon enough. I'm finally getting the hang of this whole pain thing, you know. It was a pleasure to see. Oh, tell them I love and finally get.
Okay, we exhausted our dialogue. Those are good items. That's it. Wait for her to leave, and then she should also leave another item. Oh, she's still here.
A pleasure. Did you get that I love them?
Leave, lady. Places to be, things to do. It's been an hour, we're not even to the first boss fight yet. Is it because we don't have the one area unlocked yet? Yeah, we probably don't. Alright. We're gonna eat along to that. Great, it's gonna get a little crazy up in here. And goodbye. Oh boy. Now, are we ready for this fight? No. Not even close. But you know what? Just for the giggles of it, I'll show you. I doubt I'll win. Alright.
Foul tarnished. In search of the Elden Ring. Emboldened by the flame of ambition.
You guys blocked me from rolling. So thank you for that. One opportunity. you see why it's hard to kill this guy. Got a lot of health early on in the game, which is supposed to give you incentive to go somewhere else. Which is plenty enough for me, because I know where I want to go, and I got much better things to do to mess with this guy constantly. So we'll go back to Stormhill Shack. There's a weapon I want to get to later on. We're going to do it like this, and then that's how we'll probably end today's video. Getting that much progress done in that short amount of time. Remember, path somewhere over here. This? There it is. Should I make it? Nope. It's a long jump, or I can take the other path. Probably take the other path, to be honest. I don't know why it lags right there. That's the finger lady. She's nothing really important except for in the round table. Where is that path back? There we go. Oh, storm wall. Nice. Where's the entrance? Entrance around here. There it is. Just run past everything. Don't stop. This is where I want to be, and this is where I'll end today's episode. Oh, she's here.
Forgive me. I've been testing you to see whether or not grace truly does guide you, and whether you are fit to face the challenge that entails. It seems my worries were unfounded. Torrent had your measure from the very start, whereas I merely pretended. There is but one other thing I can do to offer you guidance. I can take you to the Round Table Hold, gathering place of tarnished champions, guided by grace. Very well. Let my hand rest upon you for but a moment.
That's how you get there. I forgot. This is basically this game's version of the NPC hub. Can't go up there yet until we beat the first boss. This guy is super important if you are miracles. This guy is important if you're doing holy. So much to do. This guy's important for edgeness. And then the shop is over here. Want that item whenever I get more spells. Will this door open with the guy inside? No. The lady over here is here though. Really good.
Greetings. My name is Roderica. I should have told you sooner. Isn't this place impressive though? The round table hold, covert quarters of the Two Fingers, and gathering place of champions who vie to become Elden Lord. I never knew the guidance bestowed upon us Tarnished had such fantastic roots, although it's all a bit much for me, in truth. I'm still looking for my own purpose.
And the purpose that gives her is to train your spirits up. The ones that you could summon. You need to go back and forth between this guy and her.
You're a new face. No matter. It's all the same. Lay out your arms. Let's get smithing.
Now, if you got the smithing stones and whatnot, you can train all your stuff up. There are two different types. There are smithing stones and stone weapons. Basically, common weapons versus boss weapons or rare weapons. And you'll need the bells to get all the stuff to buy them from the shop to craft here. Very, very handy. Ash of War, I can give this weapon a new ability if I found an Ash of War, which I don't. But I did find one, as you saw when I knocked that bug off the cliff. I can attach that to this shield and make a wall that basically blocks all incoming projectiles. Let's see, switch that. Storm wall. Swing the shield to create a wall. Storm winds in front of you, deflecting arrows and other such physical projectiles. It can also be used the same way as a regular parry. Cool. Will I use it? Maybe. That's how you give a buff to some weapons. You can also duplicate stuff if you can find lost Ashes of War. They are everywhere in this game. Not worry about that. You can also sell stuff you don't want to them, like the rune fragments. Not really worth anything, but it's a good thing to have. You can also sell these to them for 10. You can farm that all day. Where I will be going later on is where you can get like 1,000 ruins easy. But enough of that. Go here. Then here is the deathbed companion.
Greetings, great champion called by grace. I am Fear. Circumstances have compelled my stay at the Round Table Hold. Great champion, would you allow me to hold you? But briefly, perhaps you might share with me some of your lively vigor and your stout-heartedness. Doing so will grant me the warmth of a champion, and you, I am sure, will bear a Baldakin's blessing. Do you think it vulgar, perhaps? Where I come from, it is a sacred act. Ah, my thanks, great champion. You are very warm. What you felt light up inside you was a Baldakin's blessing. Though it is but a fleeting thing, I am afraid. Come back to me, should you require another. I will take you in my arms as often as you need.
Now, what she did was to give you a, if you see the upper left corner, actually you can't see because my webcam's in the way, you'll have a downward arrow red block. That is a 5% health debuff. We do not want that, so go to your inventory and consume this item. And that'll make your debuff go away. Really good for sturdy builds early game, but it's not really that worth it that much.
It's all a bit much for me, in truth. I'm still looking for my... I'm still looking...
Okay, she's still doing the same thing. I'll check to see what this guy has. He might have some items that I want.
Oh, welcome to the... I teach ink and explore this so that one ensuring... Oh, by the way, you do. Most time you are something of... Well?
Yes, let me look. Okay, you only have heals for me. And they'll be handy in the future, but I don't have the faith required to do it.
May the Golden Order shine through you.
You just have the abilities.
Ah, hello. I'm... well, just call me Dialos. The honor of one's house holds little import in these lands. By the way, have you met a young woman named Lanya on your travels? She's my servant, but fickle as the wind. Take your eyes off her for but a moment and she's good as gone. If you find her, please be sure to tell me. Be sure to tell me she's a servant. She's been my... I've lost count of them, honestly.
Okay, we do not want to hop down there yet. We are definitely not ready for that fight. Anyway, we're gonna leave and go back to the shack, or mill shack, and the lady with the bell will leave an item. Remember what it is, but remember she does leave an item. Golden seed. I'll definitely take that. And we'll assume that right away. Add a charge. Good. We'll put one towards mana. Alright. So that's the end of today's episode. Thank you all for watching. I'm your host, BootStrapp. That was Elden Ring Game 1, Part 1. Left for host, I don't know what to do. I'm your host, BootStrapp, and I will see ya.